Hey, Peanut. It's a toy. Charmander. This bird hates this thing. What? Uh-oh. Get it. Kill it. Yeah. Oh, careful. Anyone that says that doves don't bite, not true. They definitely can. And they definitely can hurt, especially if they get your lips or something. They won't really draw blood. They can, kind of, but not really. He bit me in my nose the other one time and made me bleed pretty good. But they can't bite like a parrot and like cut your skin. You know, they can't. They don't have nut cracking ability. They have what's called a soft beak. On top of it, that's a sear. That's what that's called. It's called a sear. That's their nose. It's very similar to ours, actually. Very similar. In fact, doves' sense of smell is way stronger, but it's similar into what they can smell, as far as what humans can smell. Like, doves detect very similar odors, but they have a way stronger scent, obviously. This is Peanut. As some people might know, he's a rescue. I rescued him from outside my house, brought him to Wild Bird Fund in Manhattan, and they gave him his shots and fixed up his wing, and it's missing half of his wing. He's attacked by a cat, probably, most likely. He gets very skittish around cats when he sees them too, but most birds would. He's going to town. And we play all the time. This is one of his toys, Charmander. I got a couple other ones that I use, and he has his favorites, the ones that he hates. The ones that he hates I do, because they have to have stress. Birds have to have actually stress in their life. They can't have just a perfect place, because they'll get very lethargic and stuff, and they get unhealthy. Right now, he's not really angry. He looks like he's really angry, but he's not. He's having fun. Birds love to have, you know, they love to beat up an intruder, you know? They feel like they're doing something, so you got to keep the animal happy and, you know, make him feel useful. So I enjoy playing with them. But it's funny, because as soon as the play toys come out, I feel his stance on my shoulder, his talons, I can feel the claws digging instantly. Like he's ready to fight. You know, doves are not cowards. Like, the people give doves a bad rap. Even in World War I and II, when we used them for messengers, even in the Middle Ages, they would take arrows and keep trying to fly. Some did fly. They would get hit with bolts and keep flying. In fact, in World War II and I, they were hit with bullets, and some would fly and deliver their message with multiple injuries, shrapnel and everything. Doves are actually very brave animals for what they are, and they're very intelligent. They'll run to a tree. Like, for instance, cher ami. Cher ami, the famous French dove. It means, cher ami means, like, good friend in French. And cher ami was a pigeon that actually looks kind of like Peanut, believe it or not. And she was a pigeon in World War II, and she actually saved the life of like 3,000 French soldiers. They were going into a trap, and this pigeon actually saved them. Oh no, they were surrounded, and they were about to be annihilated by artillery, and this pigeon saved them. So it was pretty cool. And this pigeon ran to the nearest tree at first because of all the gunfire and artillery, and then it realized it found a hole, and it went for it. And it got hit twice by a machine gun, because the Germans would try to shoot them out of the air because they were a messenger. And so it got hit by a machine gun, and it got hit by shrapnel in the air, actually. They're firing AA in the air, and they're shooting at these fucking things. So, because they wouldn't release just one pigeon, they would release multiple. Anyway, my food's burning. They would release multiple pigeons, and cher ami made it. She was the only one. And she was shot twice through the chest and shot through the wing, I believe, and lived for like a couple years afterwards, but did succumb to the wounds. The pigeon received a very high award, and that's the story of cher ami, the pigeon. But yeah, Peanut has half a wing, but dude, this bird is resilient, man. He gets up on things. I don't even know how he gets there. No idea. He can still jump pretty high, and he still can kind of glide a little bit down. Like, he can definitely break his fall, because he still has half his one wing, you know? He has one full wing and one half wing, and I trimmed the one wing down a little bit to offset his balance a bit, so he's not as off balance, and it helped a lot, I noticed. But yeah. Stop biting, you little fucker. I'm gonna give him a snack, and it's almost bedtime for him, so. Alright, good night, guys. That's me and Peanut.